Hey guys, let's see, bringing you another video. Welcome back to Huzzy account, playing Arcane Champions today. We are playing Viktor, and this is old Viktor. Again, he is getting an update very soon. So, you know, he is getting an update that is actually going to be more akin to what he looks like in Arcane. I'm not going to spoil, obviously, if you've not watched Arcane yet. Yeah, all I'll say is he doesn't look like this. Like, there's similarities, you know, he's got the third arm thing, but he doesn't look exactly the same. So yeah, he is getting an update. His actual kit is mostly staying the same, but one thing is changing, just to let you guys know. They did actually, Wright has said that they did toy with the idea of changing more of his abilities, but they decided ultimately against that. They are only changing his ultimate. And basically, the ultimate is staying similar in concept, that it's like a storm, a gathering storm. But how it's different, I don't know if it moves anymore. It might move. Basically, the biggest update is when it gets a kill, or a kill assist or something, his ultimate grows. And that's basically going to happen. And if you kill 4 people, and obviously that means, or if you kill 5 people, it can get to its maximum size. And think of it as big as like a Relian Soul's massive ult comet thing. It's kind of like that big. But obviously, if you kill all 5 people, it grows to its maximum size, but then everyone's dead. So realistically, when you kill 4 people, that's when it's at its most use to help you kill the 5th. Because when you kill the 5th, yeah, it'll grow again, but then they're all dead. So hopefully we'll have a good game. We're playing against a Cassiopeia, which Cassio, you could say, is an annoying champion against practically anything, because what Cassio is ultimately trying to do is just go for you, like, massively all in. Just all in, all in, all in, all in. And nothing massively can match that. When Cassio decides I'm going to massively all in, yeah, just run away. Like, don't actively try to take that. No, it's not coming the whole map. Like, what I'd say about the new Viktor ultimate, in its maximum, like, in its maximum size when you kill all 5 champions, it's probably the size of the screen. And that's probably as big as it gets. So it's designed to be insanely good in a team fight. That's a kind of area like this of a team fight, but it's not the whole map. When I say it's as big as a Relian Soul's comet, yeah, not the big, like, thing that, like, spreads out to practically the whole map. No, just the actual meteor that lands on the ground. Kind of like that. Dude, it's Arcane Comet bot lane. Yeah, or as Shmion calls it, the Birmingham Massive. I don't know why he called it the Birmingham Massive, but it's so funny. Oh, God. What I'd say, no spoilers yet in the comments. Question of the day, just give me a score from 1 to 10 of what did you think of Arcane. You can separate it season 1, season 2. You can just say your overall score. I would give personally Arcane 9.5 out of 10. I thought it was near perfect. The only thing I'd say is I did like the ending, but it was a little bit confusing. I'm definitely going to have to watch the last 3 episodes again, just to fully understand a couple of things, what the hell happened. Yeah, I'd give it a 9.5. I think in terms of the animation and the art direction, 10 out of 10. That to me was absolutely glorious. Genuinely didn't enjoy season 2. Damn. I did. I'm actually, you know what, who I'm waiting for my review? I'm waiting for my dad's review. My dad, one of, like, the most jockey guys that I know. Typical, you know, 60-year-old sports guy. That... my keyboard just didn't work then. Yeah, you know, was a professional, technically athlete for 20 years of his life. He weirdly loves fantasy stuff. But he doesn't love Lord of the Rings. One of his favorite movies is Warcraft. And I'm not even kidding. Which I find hilarious. He loves that movie. So he watched season 1. I'm looking forward to him watching season 2, which he said he will do. He just hasn't had a lot of spare time at the moment. I'm interested to see what he thinks of it. I think he's going to be like, I don't know what happened. I think he's just going to be like, it was cool, but I don't know what happened. Teams does my dad support? He's a Dallas Cowboys fan, which I used to be, but I'm now a Lions fan. I was only a Cowboys fan because my dad was a Cowboys fan, so I kind of defined my own team. The Lions, which makes sense as well for me as a person, because my logo is also a lion. How did I pick my team? Hard Knock. And you're doing all this damage, but I'm just going to go back anyway. Yeah, Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks is a behind the scenes series that they do typically with a team that's struggling. I watched Hard Knocks, and I don't know, the way that Dan Campbell kind of had his team, it just kind of resonated a bit with me. So yeah. Again, rugby is arguably, though, my dad's biggest sport. Well, golf, clearly, but of a team sport, rugby. And obviously, being Welsh South African, you can also understand why rugby is very big in my family's life. Yeah, we suck because we've got no funding. The Welsh Rugby Union basically has absolutely no funding anymore. Does he play League? No, my dad doesn't play any video games. He used to play when I grew up. He used to occasionally play Colin McRae Rally on PS1. That's what my dad occasionally played. When he went to college in America, and like, I didn't even know this. He came out with this like a year ago, and I was like, wait, what? He played in college in America, like the original Mario games in college. I was like, huh? Like, did you? And he's like, yeah. Oh my god. I did not know that at all. I was getting distracted by the raging monkey, who's like getting destroyed with Ignite and is blaming the Graves. Graves' fault. The problem that you've got as well, I've actually had conversations with my family who still live in Wales. So for those that are like, you know, Wales used to, for such a small country, why are they now struggling with rugby? So part of it's funding, part of it is, well, and you can't really hide away from it. So when I lived in Wales, we didn't play football. We played rugby. That's what we played. You know, in PE. Oh god. In PE, like physical education lessons, whatever you want to call it. Dude, this week wrong. We played rugby. We never played football. And apparently in schools now, they just play football. They don't play rugby. So all the kids growing up of like, oh, I want to be a professional athlete, where before you played rugby, so that's what you became if you were good enough. Now they all play football. So I've heard that from people that live in Wales at the moment, apparently. Rugby's not dangerous if you play it correctly. This game is not going very well. Wukong's getting absolutely good. I'm not having a great time against Cass, but I wasn't expecting to have a great time in a 1v1 against a Cassiopeia, to be fair. Very obnoxious champion. Because obviously with the thing with Viktor is he is an insanely good scaling champion that also needs stacks to then get his upgrades on his... You barely see any cast players. He's kind of a one-trick champ, so I would expect this person to be a one-trick. They mostly are all one-tricks that play it. A lot of them are one-trick top laners as well nowadays. So aggressive. That's how Cassiopeias play. Stop aggression. Such a boring champion to play against. You just can't beat it. So brain dead strong. The early game for lane bullying. bad. Wow, Renekton shouldn't have done that. Good. She's just playing basic Cassio. Nothing different than... Oh my god, they're so much better. He has no flash. He just went mid lane to farm my wave. Could have killed her, like, easily. I don't know why he didn't kill her, and why... Graves is one of those Graves that plays more for farm. Else. Finish that blue, because there could be a sedge. We have E upgraded, it will be nice. And yeah, I don't know like how I feel about people in Twitch chat are saying about like the difference in the hex core when you used to buy the upgrades versus when now you earn them. There's positives and minuses of both. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one I outwardly prefer. Like, I like that it doesn't take up an item slot anymore. That's good. Yeah, like, on Viktor, obviously, it benefits you. If you manage to get a crazy early play that randomly goes well, it's great. But if you don't get that, like kind of this game at the moment, it's a bit like, it just feels a bit more like a slog. Who still hasn't killed him. Because, yeah, it just kind of feels like this Viktor system is kind of like... There you go. That's what should have been happening in lane phase. You know, Smolder, Aurelion, Viktor, Syndra, they all have basically roughly the same system. So, I don't know. Viktor's was kind of unique that you had to buy upgrades. Like, obviously, you could put it a bit to, like, Gangplank ult, but not directly, because Gangplank's ult had its own separate currency. Like, Cassio is just so strong. Do you have any matchups that she loses in mid? Graves died. We got our first upgrade. Oh my god, man. Whatever. Wait, what the hell? Her damage is so high. She has Rod of Ages, but normally Rod of Ages would mean your damage is low, but Cassio's exceptional. Both supports get a kill. Zoe and Anivia. Let's see how... Well, Anivia-ish. Yes and no. If Cassio manages to get on you, like, you're just dead, though. Guy is proper taxing. Doesn't gank, doesn't gank, and then comes to do the weirdest gank. That was a bit more prepared. I think we would have got the kill. Oh, damn, this game. Non-stop, non-stop, non-stop. This is a very bad game for Viktor because I don't have any strengths in this early game to do much. Good. I 100% should have just gone for the dragon there. Started to be like and remember, win rates, guys, don't really tell you a lot about the actual matchup. Well, I've never really like rated those win rates very heavily. Remember, those win rates are not 1v1 win rate. It's not a 1v1, like that's just the win rate of the matchup that the champions so happen to be against each other in. Matchup could have zero impact on actually how the game is determined. My win rates have been flawed. Yeah, a little, but not enough to actively really care about, I would say. Some people put way too much weight into it. I am the first of many. If I didn't stop the Cassio there, she would have gone over, but I just get killed because Cassio is so strong. Didn't even use her ultimate. A raw damage with basic abilities. He could be dead here. Seraph damage. He's dead. Good. That's worth the death individually for Xerath, but obviously I died as well.
An ally has been slain.
Analyzing approach.
I think he went left.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Gonna kill him. Second upgrade. Our way to late game, baby. Away. Nice. I didn't know if she had ult or not, so I just had to keep kind of going in and out, in and out. Hold on. I thought League of Graphs was accurate. I outscale the edit. Wait, what the heck? Hubris on Smolder? Huh? Oh, they're a Neela one trick, presumably with that name. More chance they went back in this book. Hubris on Smolder. That is.
Function over form.
Absolutely.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, Cassio's damage is so stupidly high. She's like, it's just mad. I don't know why she does so much damage. Wait, Wukong. Oh yeah, Wukong was here with us. I don't know why Graves wasn't with us. Nice. We're starting to scale though. Hubris Smolder. Like, that's not a thing. Like, he's a really weak champion in the early, or supposed to be. So the fact that you buy Hubris is an item that is for early game strong champions to snowball is like bizarre to me. Opposite of what the champion is supposed to be. Right, we are augmented. We are fully augmented. Glorious evolution. Did anybody else, like, again, obviously, spoiler slightly, but not really for the story, but when he said the line actually in the series, again, you knew he was going to say the actual line. Oh, I got so hyped. Oh my god, he said it. He said the line. Said the line. Oh, I missed. Hit one! One! He hit one! He hit the one that mattered right at the end. Whee! Enemy team's actually really falling off. The negative of Cassio is she's like a very low range, more not melee obviously champion, but she's low range. We have a Viktor, a Varus, and a Xerath. While Poke is actually kind of insane. Oh my god, Xerath died. Our Poke is just insane. That was a terrible ulti. Angry Cassiopeia that wants to go for an all-in. This game, if this is a good turnaround, this is a good example of something like Cassio is just an annoying lane bully and basically abuse the fact that she's not a very high range champion as the game goes on. A 23 ranked game loss on your main account is finally over. Oh boy, glad that's over, because that most I think I ever went on one account was about a 15 game loss streak. Again, that mentally was very taxing. 23, I'd imagine, was very, very, very taxing. Well done to get through it.
I am the first of many.
Oh, he's buying Banshee. That's fun. Well, because it's just kind of started to feed. Buying Banshee to try and limit his deaths.
Metal is perfection.
My god, we're gonna... Oh, he died! He died to one of my E's and Zerathol.
An enemy has been slain.
Baron was never really on the table properly there. He's just got caught. Because, like, if Baron could have been on the table, if I went down, helped get the kill, Graves didn't get caught, then I could TP over back to Baron. Because then someone then has to go match the Wukong split push because Renekton's dead, but Graves got. Shame Graves got caught. Whatever the hell he just did.
Submit to my design.
10 stacks of Dark Seal, but I don't think I upgrade it, right? Don't think I upgrade.
With utmost efficiency.
Wait, why is Cassio... What's she building? Going tank? And she's struggling to even get into melee range, so having a tank item doesn't even really do anything. Aggressive, but it worked. Run, monkey! No. No. I should have turned earlier to got... Oh, there's a TP right there. Oh, okay, she died. What a messy game. Holy tamale. I think Graves is probably... Eh, he's not dead. He played it well. No, 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 no. What is she building? I don't... You building like... Dead Man? Yak... Oh, maybe Yak Show. Yeah, it has to be Yak Show. That's the only one that makes sense.
Metal is perfection.
It's already got Riley.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Woohoo! Smooth operator. Goddamn top laner just split pushing. I hate him.
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's always non-interactive players, man. Boring.
Your inhibitor has been
Be interactive for God's sake. So boring. Kill the goddamn TikTok the crop. Now he's going crazy all in. Gets a kill. He's dead. Man. Oh no, again, it can be the is that the correct play that he did? Probably, yeah. It's just boring. To me, it's just boring. Like, it's effective, but boring. God, why did I get that? I'm I'm gonna sell Dark Seal. Every time I buy Medjai, it goes really bad. So I'm not buying it. Technically, mathematically, I wonder why. Is that even worth selling? I had 9 stacks on Dark Seal. How much AP did it give me? Mathematically, it might not have actually given me more than 65. It probably didn't. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I should have sold Doran's. If I sold Doran's, it would have been fine. Doran's only has 5 AP. 18 AP. Yeah, we've definitely caught up in strength level of the Cassio. But yeah, she's bought Yaksha. That will potentially give her more confidence to go into melee range. Ended up dying for the play. That made me laugh. Vel'Koz is having a wait. He bought a tank support item. What? Huh? That was a weird result. You guys overdid it. You did a good play in the early, and then you just had to keep going. They should have been pretty. They should have been happy with their Graves kill. And even with an absolute garbage build, this Smolder eventually just the way of the champion and his stacks will. Oh. You'll become problematic. Just the way the champ is. Waiting for the whole breaker Renekton backdoor. No. Wukong should go group. With his stealth and stuff, he can just get a cheeky pick on somebody, especially like the Smolder. Okay, my damage is pretty damn good. You can just sometimes tell when your damage is a lot higher from even just farming minions. Like, oh, I do damage now. The whole enemy team. Oh, damn. Oh. Knew they were all basically about. And the enemy team are just going for like as big of a play that they can do right now. We're one dragon away from Dragon Soul. So it's not too surprising they're going for a big play because it stops us getting the Dragon Soul. Damn! Not the best from us. Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Your inhibitor has respawned.
That's crazy. Wait, where's the enemy team? He must be here. Oh my god, can you do it really quick? Help him, help him, help him. Ooh! Woo! Woo! Ah! That nearly was so good. Oh, the snippity snappity snoo! Split up and look for clues! Clues, clues! The hell's in the Star Wars is going on here? Oh, god. There's an angry crocodile! Crocodile hunter. Crocfile. Greedy boy. You greedy boy! You die to the glorious evolution! When Viktor first came out, I always thought you were saying the glorious revolution. Makes a lot more sense when it's evolution. His keyboard just went through the window. I've never broken a piece of equipment out of frustration, by the way. Have you guys ever? I've banged my table before, but I've never genuinely gone, I'm so angry, I'm smashy. I've had guildmates in World of Warcraft that did. I remember, like, it was really awkward. We were in a WoW raid, and a guy we used to raid with called Naga, as in, like, you know, the half-fish people. He got so angry, yeah, his keyboard died. We heard it die as well. It was like, oh, okay. Die. What? 22 gold? Why did she just go, I'm gonna walk near you? Just wave clear. Renekton wants to just backdoor and stuff, but Gareth can go wave clear. I'm on my way. I'm okay with that. No flash on Smolder. Aha! It's mine, I tell. The funny thing, standard Smolder build has a bit of tankiness to it. Renekton even doesn't want to run into a Xerath at this stage of the game because he's just like, he's just full mage Xerath. So the Xerath is just strong. Benefit of playing like a carry mage fort, you know, basically another carry. Oh, he fell flash. Hey. Oh yeah, I forgot. I genuinely was like, there's a Cassiopeia in this game. She has done absolutely nothing all time. You'll probably just look for some kind of desperate flash ultimate soon, because that's all really she can do against our comp. This is just a game that poke is reign supreme and the enemy team just can't find an all-in angle. Very satisfying. Again, I think I'll upload it. Early game was awful. Laning against a Cassiopeia, I think, you know, most players know it's a depressing experience because she basically automatically wins. The damage is so high. There's the desperation. We knew that was coming, but then we couldn't turn the fight at the right time because of the Vel'Koz ultimate kind of screwed us. Hey. Huh? Again, that was the best play that the enemy team has done now for like what, the last 5-10 minutes, and we still end up getting mid inhibs dead again. We didn't get bot inhib, but the base got open. Like, yeah, we die a few here and there, but the enemy team didn't really gain much. Problem is Dragon. Braves is not going to be high enough to go for it. That's the problem. Renekton might go all in, like flash E and everything. Again, that's going to be their second, so it's still fine. Can't end the game with it. So. Okay. Renekton's fallen off by this stage of the game. Oh, greedy base. Well, cause hello, Sejuani. Not take the minion wave. I really don't want to chase you a million miles. What? Fake man. You just killing her? Jesus Christ, the pig's on the run! Jesus! Kill the piggy! Oh, she's turned around! Turn around right now. She's on the run. Yeah, I need some type of... Well, I was either thinking, like, Leandry for my last item, because you could see how tanky she is. And she's got MR and stuff, or Void. One of those two. No sausage. Dude, you just survived. Wait, what happened to my storm? Doesn't the storm... Isn't the storm supposed to, like, auto-follow the target that it hits? Again, worth the flash. Again, getting a kill at the moment is huge. Numbers advantage just wins you the game automatically at this stage of the game. The fact that I saw a kill there. If they actually had a good build on that Smolder as well, it would make a big difference. Such a bad build. Hey, alrighty then. Interesting play by the Renekton. There we go. This was a really good game. So, like, very annoying early to play against a Cassio. She's such a frustrating, you know, in mid lane she's frustrating. In top lane she's even more frustrating. This was a great example of a game that one scaling that, you know, Renekton fall off. So yeah, he did pretty good against the Wukong early, but then Wukong just was better than the Renekton in scaling. Molder's build was awful, so that's also a thing. But this was more as an overall thing. Cassiopeia was strong. She couldn't use her strength. Like, she literally couldn't use her strength. So it's a good example of comp. Like, we had such a good comp of poke, poke, poke. And even when they tried to go for an engage, we actually had pretty disengage. Varasol, Graves can, like, W, which obviously hides their, you know, vision. It was actually just pretty nice for that kind of example of comp won us this game. So, like, we did 48 and nearly 49,000 damage. So we ended up doing, you know, 8,000 more damage eventually than the Cassio. Smolder did no damage, even though I presume he was online in terms... Yeah, he had his execute. His build was atrocious. Hilariously, Xerath, maybe unsurprising, did the highest damage because he was poking more than anybody. His ultimate was killing the Smolder just from range. So... really good example of a game that, yes, it was frustrating. Yes, it's very annoying to lane against a Cassio, but stay in the game mentally as much as you can. Like, it's the one thing I would always say, like, when you're watching a content creator or a YouTuber or you're in your own games, I might say, like, oh, this is ridiculous, or I want to get into the next game. Saying things out loud in the moment is very different than actually how you play the game. I didn't give up this game. I didn't just stand still, let myself get killed. I didn't spam FF every 5 minutes. Like, I kept playing the game. Yeah, I would have been annoyed with this Cassiopeia, but I kept playing the game to win. Always play the game to win. Moan and, you know, complain if you want to a little bit out loud, especially to yourself. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably still say the occasional thing out loud just to vent some frustration. Obviously, I'm streaming and making content, so you guys are hearing it, but yeah. But that's Viktor. Again, very good scaling champion. I had 27 assists by the end of the game. Would have have been nice if some of those 27 assists would have been kills. Like we could have easily been, you know, 12 kills, 8 deaths, 22 assists, but instead we had 27 assists. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. That was Victor. If you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.